Well, I guess that's all, folks.
Mr. Allen.
Alan, I'm sorry to be late.
I was wondering what happened to you, Henry.
Well, I've been working on our impregnating ink idea, and I think I found a new reactor. I'm trying 3 parts acetone.
That's fine, Henry. We won't keep you long. Right now, we want to present to you your membership certificate and pin and welcome you to the 25-year club. It means something when 1 out of every 6 or 7 workers has been with the company 25 years and more. I want you to know, too, Henry, it's an honor to all of us who already wear the 25-year pin every time a man like you earns one.
Well, thank you, sir. "25 years. It's a long time." No, it isn't. Not when you're looking back at it. Seems more like the day before yesterday. It's funny what a lot of thoughts crowd into a fellow's mind at a time like this. I remember that first morning. I can see it as plain. Pete Wills gave me a lift in his car and then tried to talk me out of coming in.
Well, here we are, Henry. And I think you're making a mistake.
Biggest company in their line.
Yeah, but what are they going to do when they run out of places to sell them cash registers? They've got them about every place now. Those folks will be out of a job.
Doesn't look like it to me.
You got to think of your future, Henry. Some young, growing concern that still has a chance to go places.
Maybe so, but
Besides, what's your chemistry training got to do with making cash registers?
I don't know yet. Maybe I just want to work here.
Good luck.
Thanks, Pete. That was it. I just wanted to work here. Starting some 40 years before that, with 13 employees, this company had taken a crude idea and developed it into the most widely used machine in the handling of money and records in the whole world. I've seen some of those early models since and heard some fantastic stories about them. When the first cash registers came out, some people were suspicious of them. They took the new machines to be a challenge to their honesty, instead of a faster, more accurate way of keeping track of sales. Fortunately, this opposition didn't last long, but there just at first. Some of the rougher element tried to run cash register men out of town. And in those days, it took a brave man to be an NCR salesman, and clever at hiding his samples.
What's he look like, Jed?
I ain't seen him. Give me a drag.
Here he comes now.
You won't come peddling them things around here anymore.
You sure it's him? He ain't dressed like no drummer.
He ain't carrying no case.
Good evening. Good evening.
Evening.
What's he carrying that bumbershoot for? It ain't raining?
Maybe he's the new preacher.
I go on back and sit down. Give me that bud.
There he goes into Noah's Ark.
Maybe he's gonna buy something.
Hey, how long are we gonna wait around here?
Why don't you make like a hoop and roll away?
Skidoo to you two.
You want to talk private? He'll do.
Mr. Purdy, I'm from the National Cash Register Company of Dayton, Ohio. Now, here is some new information about our new total adder. And this is a 3-key sample model.
Well, dog my kittens.
Many such thoughts flashed through my mind that morning 25 years ago. Why, the place was alive with tradition. Of course, I never dreamed then of the 2-block-long assembly lines we have today. I wasn't even thinking primarily of making better cash registers. Everyone tries to make a better product. But here was a company that had gone at it from an entirely new angle. It set out to improve the conditions under which the product was made, not only for the sake of the product, but for the sake of the workers, too. They were given the first daylight factory. The walls were made 80% glass. The first welfare department for employees was established, which has been the model for industrial relations ever since. The first inside-the-plant dining room for the workers that has today grown into 9 different dining rooms, not counting the main auditorium where the workers can take their lunches and watch a movie while they eat. It is a common saying around Dayton, you don't have to carry lunch buckets to NCR. You get a home-cooked meal in the middle of the day, just like home. And a choice of pleasant surroundings where the folks can eat together and talk over problems or just have fun. The first factory medical section with free company doctor and nurses in attendance, sick benefits, group insurance, and so forth. Some of these ideas came from the employees themselves. Suggestion boxes were scattered through the factory and office buildings, another first in industry. The idea came from the legendary slot in the wall of the Doge's palace in ancient Venice. A citizen could write out his criticisms and suggestions which the authorities could study without knowing who made them. Payments to employees for suggestions used total thousands of dollars a year, and the company has more than 100,000 eyes and ears constantly watching and listening for ways to do things better. The salesmen were shown how a definite need for their product already existed in millions of places. The only catch being they had to learn not only everything about their machines, but about all the businesses for which the machines were designed. The result was threefold.